principles to provide those tools. There's no cost to be a part of this global organization. We do power calls, trainings, and webinars all day, every day, all week, 7 days a week. We're doing something to give you guys the information you need to make an informed decision if this is your first time, and to get trained and ready to launch if this is your repeat time. And we've partnered with the company and a system that matches our mission, Wealth Builders Worldwide. Tonight, we introduce you to the gold standard. Now, before we get into the information, I want to kick this over to my senior partner, Mr. Ty Best, who did an amazing presentation at 9 o'clock, which goes to show you. We did a 2 o'clock today that was 3.5 hours. Then we did a 9 o'clock, and now we're doing a 10 o'clock. What we don't want you to do is get so caught up in the culture of presentations that you're not building your business. Between the 8 o'clock hour and 10 minutes ago, my wife and I had our whiteboard, our Excel spreadsheets, our notepads, our napkins that we wrote people's names on, and business cards. And man, we were drilling down on our list, putting our text blast together, putting our Telegram, individual Telegram groups and WhatsApp groups together. And we about to crush this thing. Okay, we about to crush this thing. And we're just sending texts out and saying, we got you on our list. If you don't want to be on there, please reply, stop. And we're deleting them off that list. Why? Because we want to run with the runners. Let me get up out this, man. Let me get up out of here, man. This guy taught me this business, this energy that you hear from me right now. After about 5 hours of presentations, this energy that you're feeling from me, man, I can't slow down. That's because this man taught me the power of dreaming bigger. So let me just shut up, kick this over to our senior partner, Mr. Ty Best, and let him share some words with you, and then we're going to get into the gold standard. Good evening, Mr. Best.
Good evening, Mr. Dalco. Look, thank you, sir. All I want to say is, folks, dream bigger. I've been saying it since the first parts of this compensation plan and what we're doing in this project was revealed, and since the first 20 or 30,000 people got their account set up in the G-Trade exchange, GS Trade, I said, we're on to something. We just sort of like grabbed the tiger by the tail and didn't know what we had. And as this thing keeps being revealed, my mind keeps going, man, I'm going to say this to you. I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Dalco. I believe this. This is not hype for the day. I believe this is the biggest project I've ever been a part of in my entire 37 years in the industry. And I believe this when I say to you, if you're not thinking about earning $1 million in the next 12 months, you are thinking too small. I mean this. Now I know that's a big language to tell you if you've never made more than 30, 40, 50 grand or 100 grand a year, to tell you you're in a position right now to make $1 million this year. I'm telling you, I want to ask you to step out and believe that it is possible, because I believe that's what's at stake for those who do some fundamental things on a consistent basis, take massive action over and over again. Back to you, Mr. Dalco, man. I don't want to get started. I'll talk some more later. Let you get through this presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Best. I also see you, Fleming Olson. Thank you, brother, for your kind words. I appreciate that. So yeah, dream bigger, guys. And let me say this last thing about dreaming big, and I might rattle Mr. Best cage again when I say this, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's so true. And I want y'all to don't type in the chat room, turn the TV down, stop talking with your spouse or your kids. Listen to what I'm about to say right now. I'm going to amp it down so that I don't blow you away with my exuberance. This is so important what I'm about to say. So I want you to listen. Everything that I've said so far is more important than everything I'm going to say. Did y'all hear me? Everything I said so far is more important than everything else I got to say. And I don't know if y'all were listening closely, but literally, this business changed my life. And this gentleman, Mr. Ty Best, taught me to dream bigger and make the main thing the main thing. Now, the information I'm going to show you breaks down in detail about the business and the project and the opportunity. It is less important than your mind and your ability to dream big. And I feel that tug on me from time to time. That's why you hear me sort of talking through the beginning real fast, is because I don't want to try the patience of the people that are coming here saying, man, just show me the numbers. I'll tell you right now, when my income exploded is when I stopped worrying about the numbers and I started working the business from my heart. I had an incredible year in 2018. I probably made $500,000 2018. It was crazy. Money was just coming in like crazy. But somewhere something happened when I got out the way. Now, this is going to be hard right here, but when I figured out that the money was no longer going to be an issue, and I stopped thinking about the money, then the money really came. Now that's a trip. Now I don't know who caught that, but it took me making a lot of money to figure out that I was chasing the money when I stopped thinking about the money and started thinking about the dream and how many people I could help. That next year, that income doubled to over 7 figures. The real business is people, relationships, communication, a big old dream, telling people they can do it, crying with folks, high fiving folks, answering the phone, listening to what they're going through. That's this thing. Networking is a relationship course with a compensation plan attached to it that tells you how good you're doing in the course. I hope y'all got that right there. It's a relationship course, and your money tells you how good you're doing in that course. Your money is a grade of the test of how good you're doing in relationship building. I need y'all to catch that because I feel you when you're like, show me the numbers. I'm going to show you the numbers, and the person with the biggest dream is still going to outrun you. It's the dream that fuels your activities. It's the dream that had me and my wife in there working on our Excel spreadsheet. Whew. Okay. Let's get to it. Mr. Best, you want to say anything to cap that off? I know that's our.
I'll say this, and it's the dream that attracts people to you. People are attracted to your energy and your dream and your belief. See, you don't understand, just to have a dream, how rare you are. Most people stop dreaming. They run across somebody that got a dream and working for it. That's attractive. Wait a minute. Especially to people who don't know you. I'm going to leave that alone.
All right, let's get to it, guys. So let's get into the numbers because I know that's what you're here for, and I want to give that to you for sure. All right, so Gold Standard Partners. Let's talk a little bit about it. First, we got to give a disclaimer. We're in preview phase, so every effort has been made to accurately represent the GS Partners reward plan and its income potential. All earnings or income examples will depend solely on the ideas, techniques, knowledge, skills, and time vested into your independent business. GS Partners and GSB does not guarantee any results or success level and is not responsible for any decision you make in relation to promoting our products. All income examples used by GS Partners are not to be considered average earnings. Furthermore, I want to give you an early adopter disclaimer because that's who you are. You're an early adopter. You're here before the business even starts. Please understand that what you're about to see, what you're seeing and hearing is in this presentation is an early adopter version. GS Partners may still make final changes to the product and compensation plan before launching to the open market. Please do not take screenshots. Refrain from recording. Do not share this information publicly or on social media until official company approved marketing material is released. That's why we don't make any recordings. So don't even say, is this being